When it comes to crossovers, most often IEW takes the crown. Such is the case with Transformers My Little Pony, The Magic of Cybertron. In this sequel crossover, it's the ponies who find themselves in another world. This time, both ponies and Autobots and Decepticons have to face a common enemy. King Sombra, the former tyrant of the Crystal Empire. Who was introduced in the two-part episode, The Crystal Empire. And was killed off twice in the TV series. Start out with the Decepticons watching a pony show. While in the real Equestria, Decepticon headmasters Skullcruncher and Mindwipe are on the prowl, along with Shadow Striker and Arachnid. And there's the thing about this crossover. It brings in characters from all over the aligned continuity. And that includes characters from Beast Wars. As you will soon see. So anyhow, the Decepticons are after equestrian magic, and in order to get it, they use portals to lure the ponies to Cybertron. Yet the magic that the Decepticons unleash turns out to be Ensomber Reborn, who begins playing everyone under his spell, including Autobot and Decepticon alike. And so a whole new battle begins, with both sides having to unite against a common enemy. One chapter features Skulu's aunts helping RC and one of the female Autobots battle Killmaster. And as such, who else would turn the tide but Skulu and some other Autobots, including Hot Rod. The Wonderbolts and the Seekers have to form an uneasy alliance in another chapter. And subdue some what's the right word? Hypnotized Autobots and Decepticons. In a way, it is kind of like the Return of Optimus Prime miniseries with the Madness Plague. I kind of expected to see Wreck-Gar at one point saying something like, "I'm a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?" While under Ensomber's spell. Anyway, in this chapter, we see Applejack having to team up with Wild Wheel against Quick Strike. And subdue I'm thinking Blue Streak. Then there's a chapter featuring Octavia and Vinyl teaming up with the Student Six and Soundwave. After that, we get a chapter featuring Rarity, Ratchet, and goodness knows who else. And this is where the Titans are mentioned. An interesting point of note. King Sombra takes control of one particular Titan towards the end of the book. As you will see after this chapter, where Smolder is introduced to the Dinobots, and they have to subdue who else but the aerial bots. You can see here a slight nod to Transformers the movie, where I think it's Sludge having his eyes bug out. I could be wrong. Anyhow, they managed to subdue the aerial bots. Now we come to the finale, where Sombra had taken control of the body of Scorponok, making him into King Sombranok. And it's here that we enter Wen Hoo-Ha territory, as the main six now have these exosuits that allow them to turn into weaponizers, like in Hasbro's War for Cybertron toy line. Applejack can turn into a hammer, Rarity into a shield. Rainbow Dash into some kind of axe thingy. And so on and further. It ends with both sides having to call a truce. And goodness knows how long that'll last. Yet none of them seem to realize that they're being watched. Yet this cliffhanger is gonna have to be unresolved for the time being. And we close with a gallery of cover variants. And there we have it. Let me know in the comments what you think.